Yeah. What's popping, y'all? What's happening? It's your man MARQUEZ. We back here with another one. Man, we got a jam-packed show tonight. We're gonna do something a little bit different. I know Wednesday we usually do a little hump day talk, but we are gonna get into a little boxing news, a lot of things we gotta go over, but definitely gonna address the thumbnail. You guys see it, Devin Haney. You see it, Haney, Linares. It's official. It's official. Everybody's been talking about this fight right here, Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao. Will we see it? Will we not see it? No, Pacquiao got some RS trouble. but so he definitely needs the money. I ain't mad at him. So we're gonna get into that and more tonight. So strap in, man, roll up, pour up, and let's get the show popping. First, we gotta run this intro though.
This that squad sound.
Yes, sir. Play a little bit of music real quick. Let the room populate. How y'all feel out there? Smash the like button on the way in the room. Let me know where you're calling from or where you watching the show from. You know what I mean. Let's get it.
This that squad sound.
Growing up, didn't want much but gold chains and Grammys. Trips to Disney with the family. I put the car seat in my Camry. Think about my child and how can we get a full plate? Fuck the scraps they try to hand me now. Came a long way from hand-me-downs. This game is looking like a circus. I can't stand these clowns. They juggling balls on a tightrope above it all. I walk with no net, you no threat, I won't fall. You steady jocking, thinking I won't put in work, but I'm already clocked in. In the booth, I'm feeling like my grandma Mary's watching. Before the war, consider every option. When I brainstorm, umbrellas out, Mary Poppins.
Sacrificed it all, I gotta get it. Made my move to stack it up and flip it. If you ain't a boss, you'll never understand what it's like to be the man. I'm the fucking man. We fly high into the sky. Out of the gutter, we made it alive.
If my niggas need me, I'll be right there in the quickness. Not one single hair on my head is timid. Still dwell in the spots where you scared to visit. You so square, don't get it. Wasn't there, didn't live it. Painting pictures over here so clear and vivid. Know it's haters over there trying to smear the image. 22 on my back like Emmett. I wake up before the roosters rise, chasing the chicken. No suit and tie, give you the business. Fourth down in inches. This is for the championship, not no scrimmage. My mama ain't raised no bitch. I don't do gimmicks. I'll see you in hell before I let you see me finished.
Sacrificed it all, I gotta get it. Made my move to stack it up and flip it. If you ain't a boss, you'll never understand what it's like to be the man. I'm the fucking man.
Yeah, man. Y'all already know I'm super excited about this episode right here. It's been a minute since we did a full episode of just some good boxing talk. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Look forward to it. Let me play fuck it, I'll let that ride. After this one, we're gonna start the show. Shout out to Sir Saint. I see you, bro.
spot. Call me whenever you want to get throwed. I'll warm you up if you Christmas cold. Kiss every spot, won't miss your toes. I don't really need no mistletoe. I sound the same, but let's hop a plane. Go to Spain and forget them hoes. Get baggage claim, no baggage back. Promise, baby, you won't miss them clothes. Nah, you don't need no luggage. I said it, you know I did it. Spend my money on you like bucket. Going hard like Ron for a bucket. You gon' make me blow my budget. I'm scared of you. I just stare at you and I'm so I did you in my jam. Look what you did to me, girl. You put it down. That's why I stay around. Always make you smile for you. I'll be a clown, be your lover or your brother. Shopping buddy, your buddy. Whatever you need, baby, ask me that, man. I'll be your Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything. For you, I'll do anything. Everything. That's why I stay around. You put it down. That's why I'm Mr. Everything. I'm Mr. Everything. First two, I'm Mr. Everything. Let's keep the same bounce, but this is the pocket difference. Mr. Everything. She's a freak out, man. I can put that on the set. I can put that in the beans. I can put that on the jet. Yeah, she turned up for the check. Know what she do, what she did. Yeah, she don't do this normally, but she going in for the kid. Yeah, I go in for the kill, like I'm about to go in for a bid. That's your girl, my bad. Nigga, it is what it is. Tell a fella this, go to church for fellowship. I ain't gotta steal your bitch. I tell her this, look, I'm Mr. Everything. That dude is popping. I treat your kids like they my kids. I take them school shopping. I'm Mr. Everything. Plus, I know you need options. Anything, but compared to you, you know why? You put it down. That's why I stay around. Always make you smile for you. I'll be a clown, be your lover or your brother. Shopping buddy, your credit, whatever you need, baby. Ask me that, man. I'll be your Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything. For you, I would do anything. And everything. And everything. I'm Mr. Everything.
Yes. What's poppin', y'all? It's your man Mark Nash, aka Mr. Everything, artist, producer, engineer, songwriter, video director, web designer, make the merch, and hopefully I'm gonna be one of your new favorite YouTubers. Yeah, I'm out here YouTubing. How about that? Told somebody the other day, I said I did an unboxing video. I said, I guess I am a YouTuber. Okay. How y'all feel out there? Smash the like button. Let me know where y'all at with this story. As y'all can see, it's on the screen. Big news right here for Devin Haney. So excited for Devin Haney and the whole team over there. This is a big fight. Some people are saying he might not get credit for the win. I don't like that notion, but hey, that's the game we in. Sometimes you don't get credit for it. People saying blah 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 blah. The guy already got 5 losses by knockout, so then won't be too much impressive. Won't be too impressed if Haney goes in there and gets it done. I think regardless, if the guy is in there, man, get him out of there. If he don't supposed to be in there with you, get him out of there. You can't knock everybody out, but if he can go in there and have a dominated win, we shall see. But we'll talk about that and more. Also, another big story they was talking about. You know, we had to talk about this one, Pacquiao versus Bud, right? Y'all know we had to talk about this one. Some people are saying this is all cap, no rap. It ain't no fight. It ain't gonna be no fight. It's a guy there in the Philippines. I think his name is Bong Lozada. Did a report saying this is, you know, people in Pacquiao said this is nonsense. Pacquiao's camp is saying this is nonsense. We'll talk about it. I know I saw it on ESPN. I know I saw it on the Beach Report. I know Ring City USA. Seen it on a lot of reputable sources. This guy right here, I haven't seen a lot of his coverage on boxing. When I went to his Twitter, I saw a lot of things with WWE on it. But we'll talk about that too. But I am super excited to get into this episode and talk about some of the things that I expect to see and hear from the people. But I'll go and drop that link out there because I love to chop it up with you guys and hear your take on it. This is always the best part of the show for me. So it's not gonna happen. He says it's not gonna happen. You got 5 losses out of 52 fights. Come on, that's a good record. You right, Sir Senior. Sir Senior said that's a good record. But those 5 losses, he got stopped though, didn't he? Didn't he get knocked out? I ain't mad. I ain't mad at the fight at all. I want to see the fight. I'm all for it. We can do it however y'all want to do it tonight too, man. Y'all ain't got to cam up. If y'all don't feel like camming up, you know how it is. Boxing talk. I get it. But the link is out there. The phone number is pinned to the top in the comments. So 678-381-1938. And we'll get you oh no, I ain't got it pulled up. Let me open up the line. So we can take the calls. We could trade some bars. But I'm interested, Rick, the link out there. If you got time, pull up. I'm interested in hearing why you said it. I caught a little bit of your show. But I love for you to share it with the audience as well, some of the things you had spoke of. But I trust ESPN as a reputable source in reporting. Trust Ring City USA, Boxing News 24/7, shit, the Barbershop. I don't think these guys out there just all capping, no rapping. Now, granted, I get it. Bob Arum might be out there just trying to promote, but he didn't say it. He didn't say it. So is it possible that we as boxing fans are so thirsty? We just so thirsty for a big fight that we just jump on, the first news that looks like we're going to get this fight, we just jump right on it. Diving right in the pool. Empty pool, though, but we diving right in it. We're going to talk about it. Like I said, the link is in the chat and the number is in the chat as well, pinned to the top, but I throw it on the screen for you. So definitely going to take some calls and hear what you guys think about this situation. See, I have a very unpopular opinion when it comes to this right here. I believe Bud Crawford is everything he said he was. Everything he said he was. The kid is special. He's a switch hitter. Lefty, righty, knockout artist, 3 division champ, 6-time title holder, 2-time lineal champ. You don't luck up and get all of these accolades. It ain't this many damn tomato cans with titles in the world, is it? Maybe. We'll talk about it, though. In the meantime, Ricky Williams himself just pulled up. Talk to me, Rick.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm always good, even when it's bad. How you?
Hey, same thing. Everything is everything.
Real quick before we get into it, tell people about your channel, how they can get in touch with you.
Oh, man, make sure y'all check me out on YouTube. It's under Ricky Williams. Can be hard to find sometimes, but just you want to look for that logo right there. That'll let you know it's me. Or hit me up on Instagram at R_Dubs. That's ARE_DUBBZ. Or hit me up on Facebook. Name is Ricky Williams. That's my government name. I will friend you. Peace to the chat.
Let's go. Yes! Talk to man. Boxing talk.
Let's do it, man.
I see you up here. Look, when I put that Bud Crawford thumbnail and title up, it's like putting up a back signal for certain people.
It's like turning on the light when moths just showing up in the
Come on, man. It's all good. I'm all for it though. Hey, look, man, I don't run from it. I run to it, man. It's all love. Talk to me, Rick. I understand you do not believe the fight is gonna happen.
No.
Talk to me,
man.
You got
look here, guys. I know it hurts. It sucks. I understand, but this is just the way these other promos companies doing businesses right now. Capping is the new promotion. What they do is they attach their name to a fighter, a popular fighter, right? No matter who it is at that time, because this is what they're using for numbers, for leverage, to see the club, to gauge public opinion, right? So when they see, okay, we throw this out there in this fighter and this is trending on YouTube or Twitter or the InstaFace or the face bank, right? At that point, they can start gauging and saying, okay, is this fight worth it? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of our fault, to be honest, right? Especially the people who report this stuff, who try to cover this stuff. You know, a lot of people don't do their research. They don't ask critical questions, nor do they monitor behaviors. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can keep, you know, they can keep pissing on your leg and tell you it's raining, and people keep believing them. And that's what people do with Bob. Bob tell people whatever, and people just run with it. They just run with it, right? Eddie Hearn come out with some stuff, and people just run with it. Next thing you know, people getting, 41,000 clicks and all these people on their live because, it's some news. And then 4 days later, 2 weeks later, them same people trying to make excuses and explain why this fight ain't happening or why they, and I'm not going to say why it's not happening, because if you really following boxing and doing your thing, you're going to go talk to some people, you're going to do some research. Google is your fucking friend, right? And see what's going on. Right, I didn't even report when it came out a couple of days ago that they saying this fight. I didn't even report it because it's bullshit. Why would you pay Manny $40 million now when you could have paid him 20 back then? That's dumb math, right? He didn't want to pay Manny 20 back then, right? Not only that, y'all know that Bob was the one protecting Manny from Bud. Why would this fight get made?
Well, go ahead. Maybe Bob. I remember hearing that Bob said he didn't want Manny to get hurt. He cared about Manny. Manny was his friend. But I also recall Freddie Roach saying we didn't want that fight. It wasn't a good style for Manny. But when the money get low, the hungriness show. And when you owe the IRS 18 M's, got to get it, man. He only got so many fights left. He's trying to cash out. It's very possible. You think ESPN is just lying to the people?
Yeah, that's they top ranking them their business partners. Just like Bud and Bob are business partners. They're partnered in business.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever Bob say, they're gonna run with. That I keep trying to tell people this shit is about relationships. That's all it is. It's about relationships. That's all. ESPN got a relationship with Bob, so they gonna always show Bob in the best light. Correct?
I wouldn't, not at the risk of their own reputation. I don't believe they would do that. They were in business before Bob Arum, and before they partnered with him, and I believe they want to be business after that partnership is in.
They will, because like we discuss on this channel all the time, people are shills. They don't know the difference between they left and right shoot sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. But if they're not willing to do it, why didn't they cover Glovegrade extensively with all the, not like that? Let's not even say proof, all the evidence, all the questions. They didn't cover that.
They mentioned it and they kept it moving. They didn't have any evidence.
But they didn't cover it.
Like I said, they didn't speak on it like they didn't do like how I saw it going on the YTBC, but I did see it mentioned, but I didn't see it mentioned in a positive light. They just said it like, yo, he lost and there's no evidence. They had, I saw the WBC spoke about it over there, said, hey, that's all. Go ahead.
That's all they did. For you to be considered a worldwide sports authority, a mention is all you need to do. For a situation that's affecting the entire boxing community, a mention?
I don't think it's affecting the entire boxing community, because if you're a Pro Fury guy, you were happy.
I'm not a Pro Fury guy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you said it affects the entire boxing community. But no, it affects the people who believe he cheated. It affects the people who pro Wilder fans. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
But the devil can't be your advocate. But that's neither here nor there, right? But like I said, people, when I say the community, I mean boxing, right? People keep trying to, they keep telling us that AJ and Fury is a done deal. No, it's not. No, it's not. I put this to my viewers, right? Why is it that whenever you break a contract, right? Your mortgage, a credit card bill, your insurance, your car note. You think, listen to what I'm saying. You think your finance company gonna let you off the hook if you call them and say, you know what? I want to break this contract because I don't want to make my payment. It's my fault I can't make the payment. It's my fault that I can't make that payment this month. You know what? I just quit my job. Fuck it. You think you can break that contract? You think that contract gonna come out on your behalf after you go through collections in the court and all that? You think that's gonna come out on your behalf? Right? But this is what the people that keep lying to y'all about boxing. They keep lying to y'all, right? But this is what they telling you they can do to Deontay Wilder. Oh, it was a pandemic. We decided to push it out. Yes, Top Rank and Bob Arum, we decided to push it out because we wanted to wait until we can get people in the seats. And now they telling you we could just be like, fuck you, Deontay. No, because of us, because we pushed it out, the contract not valid. Right? And you notice how they always say, listen to their words. They always say what Bob say. Per my understanding of the language, the contract isn't valid. He never say we in arbitration.
I've seen him on the barbershop mention that before, and he was talking about we should be getting an answer from that pretty soon.
How can he tell you?
I'm just saying what he said. I mean, he's in charge. He deals with Fury, right?
But that's
what Fury isn't. Does he have a co-promotion?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. What people don't understand, I tell all the time, a white man tell y'all something in his gospel, not you in particular, the public at large. They tell somebody something is gospel. God damn! And these people lie to us, the public, all the time. Bob Rank told people that you can kick boxing fans whichever way you want to go, but people still keep believing the shit he tell y'all.
But Ricky, he told us we were going to see certain things, and we've seen them before, right? Might not have saw it when we wanted to see it, but we did see the fight. We did see Pacquiao versus Mayweather. We did see Tio fight Comey right after Comey fight Loma. And we did see those things, right?
You right. I ain't talking about the timing, bro. You possibly could see Manny Pacquiao and Bud in 2028.
Let me pass it around real quick. Go ahead, Sir Singh. I see you. You've been patient for a minute. I see you want to get in. Talk to me. Tell people what what you're doing on your channel, how they can find you first, though.
Yeah, you can find me at Cooking with Sir Senior. You can hit me on the email CERNC00@gmail.com. I want to say salute to everybody, and I hope we don't see Manny Pacquiao versus Bud. Like
what?
I hope we don't see that.
What?
Not no 2028.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro, you don't want to see the fight?
Oh yeah, common sense says this. Unless he can get some crazy money out of it, he ain't gonna fight Bud. Like common sense says he's not gonna fight. He ran from Bud's whole career. And Bud isn't getting worse, he's getting better. Now, maybe in a couple of years it'll get worse, but so is Manny Pacquiao. So common sense says if he gonna find any way out of it, he gonna make a way out of it. He's gonna find any excuse. Any excuse better than no excuse. At least that's what they say.
Look, Ricky, if what you're saying is true, Bob Arum and people at Top Rank would be self-sabotaging. This would be the dumbest shit ever, in my opinion. To build to have people talking about this fight, knowing you're gonna fight Josecito Lopez or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're gonna fight for Melo coming off the Sean Porter loss. You know, like, bro, this would be the biggest shot in the foot. I think it's very possible they can do it. They are taking trips to Dubai. They having talks in Dubai. It's gonna be a fight over there, I believe, this weekend.
Yeah,
so they're gonna go. Yeah, so they're going over there. There's gonna be a lot of people there. They might be scoping the scene.
Yeah, that's why they're there.
Come on, big dog. Like, and not to mention, that might be why he's mad at Lopez for taking the Triller deal. Like, boy, you don't know what I had planned for this date and this fight. You could have been on the undercard of this, but I get it. If you're not going to get the money, you're just going to be on that undercard. I get you, T.O. You know, headline your own pay-per-view, but
T.O. about to catch hell, bro. T.O. about to catch holy hell.
From his promoter.
Yep.
For going against the grain.
Do him dirty.
People going against the grain.
But listen to what I'm like. Let's get back to this. Everything circle back, bro. People think they can treat contracts like they ain't nothing. As long as Bob provided that man with his minimum that he was supposed to get for his fight, anything else is extra. If that means he went and broke out a Triller and did a deal out of bad faith with Bob, Bob can do whatever the hell he want with that man.
What's the point of purse bid if fighters are gonna be punished if somebody takes the purse bid?
Bro, it's not what happens, it's how it happens. Y'all got to remember, Bob allowed it to go to purse bid. It was no magic wand per T.O. that made that happen. Bob let it go to purse bid. Bob let it go to purse bid.
So T.O. didn't have no rights to go out there to see what the going rate was.
He did what he wasn't supposed to do is operate out of bad faith against Bob with ESPN and Triller. Something went on the back end that didn't go right. And like I said, I can't speak of details because I wasn't there. I don't know, but something went on the back end with T.O. and Bob where T.O. shit the bed. Maybe it's Bob didn't want to pay him X amount of dollars, right? Maybe he mad because Bob told him, take it. I'll let you take it to first bid. I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I remember seeing Bob doing an interview, and he said it would be very I don't remember. I don't want to misquote him, but he said it would be. Let's just paraphrase. Mm-hmm. It would be very unwise of Eddie to bid on that.
Right.
I remember watching the shop, and Fred was like, these guys ain't about to mess up their business relationship for one fighter.
Exactly.
But I guess they didn't count on Triller.
Right. It's all about relationships, bro. It's all about relationships. That's all it is. Watch the relationships.
But I did see Eddie was trying to get it, though. He did try, and Bob was mad about that, too.
Because he fucking up some later money. You see, but the whole thing, I did a video about this again, guys. Check me out, Ricky Williams YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. About Teofimo. Now, I can only speak on what I see up front. Now, if Teofimo got his ducks in a row, it's a crazy chess move, right? That means he already got his paperwork straight. He understands his paperwork. He already got the lawyers ready to lay down his case against Bob. But if Bob dotted his I's and crossed his T's, which we all know he does, I'm sorry, T.O. I'm sorry, T.O. I'm sorry, bro. Either Bob gonna put you out to dry against Devin or Tank, right? Or he gonna sit your ass on that shelf. You got 3 years. And what people don't understand, buy out that contract. This is T.O.'s first pick payday. Bob sets the contract buyout price, not T.O. But y'all keep yelling this man. If he got his ducks in a row, Mark, if he got his paperwork straight, he gonna be all right. But if he ain't got the paperwork straight or the money stacked, because Bob, and this the crazy part, bro. Look at this. So with T.O.'s contract, I believe his guarantee. Now, don't quote me 100%, but y'all can Google this. His guarantee was like $250,000 a fight, right? But of course, it should have went up when he became champ, right? Per his contract. Right, but now he go over to Triller and he get this payday, right? So what's your market value worth now? Is it worth that 500,000 or is it worth that bigger number, right? So if T.O. can go back now because he's got to go back home, no matter what. It's like kid and play, right? House party, no matter what, you out partying, but you got to go home and see pops, right?
Facts.
So he got to go home, right? So Bob could be like, okay, you got 3.6 million in this fight. That's your new minimum. That's what I believe you're worth. I'm gonna sit your ass up on this shelf. For you to get out this fight, you're gonna have to give me half of what that 3 million is per 2 fights for 3 years. What's that? 6 fights? You do the math.
It's a lot of speculation right there, Ricky.
That's all I got. But like I said, this is the whole thing, bro. I research, I look, and all I can do is make an educated guess. It's just funny how my educated guesses are right most of the time.
Shit, what's the number coming out next week? Give me a guess on that shit.
The number for what?
The lottery.
Oh no, man. That's
let me do a quick roll call. Shout out to King Mitch. Appreciate you pulling up. Raw Boxing Ranger. What up, my G? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Shout out to him and the whole mighty LDBC. Appreciate y'all and y'all support. Sarah, shout out to you. D Ray, all day. Appreciate y'all, man. We here. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think we're gonna see this fight? Will we see it? The link is out there if you want to pull up. The number is pinned to the top of the comments if you guys want to call in, if you prefer to do that. We got a line in here now. So so what you say?
It ain't happening.
He said it ain't gonna happen. He said we will not see this fight. World Combat Sports in the building, the OG. World Combat Sports. Will we see this fight? Is it all cap, no rep? Mr. Ricky Williams here said this is just Top Rank's way of promoting in 2021.
I think it's Oscar De La Hoya. Keep it a buck with you.
Man, you better stop. Better stop.
Look at my face. I think it's Oscar De La Hoya. The time is too funny for me. Bob says, this is not any other fight. This is a special fight. It's on pay-per-view. A week ago, Oscar said he coming out of retirement, while we all know Golden Boy is not bringing no money in. What's the best fight to make?
My man, but hold up. But here's the thing. If you're not going to make this fight, right? If you're not going to make this fight, you and your team could have came out a long time ago. Because like I said, this is going to be very anticlimactic if you say, shit, I don't know who can Bud fight right now, or if it's not going to be Pacquiao, to make people say, okay, I'm not that mad. It's not Spence, it's not Pacquiao, but I can live with this.
They'll go you, Thurman, Porter, Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia who just lost?
Yeah.
Okay. Keith Thurman went last time we saw him, he coming off of a loss. He ain't gonna get credit for that neither. He's coming off a loss.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Matter of fact, both of those guys coming off a loss, and Sean Porter got COVID.
Both of them coming off L's, but
my name is my name.
They have a name. You know, like when he fought Amir Khan, who just came off getting smoked by Canelo, he has a name. Just like he fought Kell Brook, who came down in weight after not fighting at welterweight for 2 years.
My name is
fighting at a comfortable weight.
My name is my name. Y'all need to stop acting like a name in boxing don't matter. He'd be able to say, I have Oscar De La Hoya on my resume, because that's why he's chasing Pac, right?
My name is my name.
Because it's Manny Pacquiao.
I'm listening. Go ahead, bro. You got the floor.
I said
Reggie, what up?
Yeah,
man, I ain't gonna lie. Cersei, you can jump in anytime you want to, man. I don't want you to feel like you just got to sit there until you're called on, like we're in class. You got a point you want to make, jump right in.
Yeah,
but,
say something.
Yeah, man, you free to jump in. He just sitting there looking at himself like, I'm just flexing my muscles in my new shirt. Appreciate you supporting the brand too. Thank you, man. Thank you again for your support, Cersei. Appreciate that.
Most definitely. But I don't know, man. If you fight Oscar De La Hoya,
bro, he's trolling, man. Don't reply to Ricky with that one, man.
No, I'm just saying, like,
hey, you heard it
happens.
Mark Nash, sir, my man, and them. You heard it here first.
If he fight Oscar De La Hoya, then that'll be disrespectful. That'll be real disrespectful.
It's a pay-per-view. It's a special fight.
No, man. Oscar's trying to fight an exhibition.
A legacy defining fight. No,
man. Oscar's retired, bro.
Oscar is trying to get paid, bro.
Well, let me ask you this then.
My man trolling, man. Ricky came over here trolling with that Oscar shit.
Okay. Yeah, but let me ask you this. So Mayweather is a retired fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So if Bud fought Mayweather, would that be a sucky fight?
I mean, it's all depending how you look at Floyd right now, right? Let's just be honest. It's all depending how you look
Is
at.
that a yes or is that a no?
I'm paying for that shit. So what that's telling you, if I'm paying for it, it's valid to me. I don't care right now. What's Floyd, 42? If Bud went in there and beat Floyd, that's legit to me. Floyd the GOAT. Floyd is the GOAT. And like I said, I watch how people move, right? You know Floyd, me personally, as we know Floyd, as he trained and we see his career, I don't think Floyd will come in there unless he's ready. Because you know why? His name is Floyd Mayweather.
My name is my name.
Y'all know if Floyd coming back for a fight, he gonna get in the best condition he can. That's real.
Bro, this shit ain't happening, bro. That shit is not gonna happen.
Mark Nash.
Floyd trying to fight somebody like a YouTuber, man.
You heard it here first.
Man, please.
De La Hoya, I'm telling y'all, bro.
But speaking of exhibitions, Oscar is say he coming back for an exhibition. I heard COTTO is coming back to fight Marquez. How y'all feel about that? Anybody excited about COTTO fighting Marquez? Sir,
No.
you lead first, Sir Senior. Let me hear you.
I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about that at all. I would rather see Oscar De La Hoya fight his conscience.
I said Marquez versus COTTO.
I know. I'm saying that I would rather see Oscar De La Hoya fight his conscience than see COTTO versus Marquez.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
They both trash.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a trash.
I don't care about
like people just throwing money at these people because, as they said, they had names. They just coming in for a quick money grab, and that's it. And it's really disrespectful to the people who's out here who's trying to really work. It's a job. Getting in that ring is a job. Getting ready for that fight is a job. And it's one of those jobs that don't have no benefits. At least as a fireman, you got benefits. A policeman, you got benefits. Almost any other job that you put in your life on line, you got benefits. As a fighter, you have a little to nothing. And these people coming back getting money grabs just because. And it's partially the people now who don't want to fight each other, who trying to watch how they did it and doing it the wrong way. But you got to understand the people who was out here doing these money fights and say, okay, well, I only want to do a money fight. They made a name first. They fought everybody first. They fought stiff competition first. And then they went after the money fights. Even Money Mayweather, he went after those hard fights first, then went after the money fights. You got to understand, there was two eras of Mayweather. So you gotta handle it first, get your name, then get the money. Get the respect first, then chase the bag. Other than that, you just a money grabbing hoe.
Well, COTTO already got a name. Marquez already got a name. So now they chasing the bag. What's the problem with that? It's kind of contradictory.
But I'm gonna say the same thing I say about Floyd, bro. If you done, you done. You had your time. I'm like Mike Tyson started all this bullshit. Him and Roy Jones, man. Like it's an expert. No, this is not boxing anymore. It's an event. I don't want to see every fucking old fighter coming out saying, "Ooh," because Roy Jones and Mike Tyson had made a bad weekend. No, I'm not supporting that shit. Get your old ass on the sideline. What y'all doing is taking attention away, just like Sir said, from these young fighters that's in that gym every goddamn day.
So it's my fault that you can't get you don't garner the attention that I garner. You guys ain't fighting enough of each other. You guys need to fight each other. That's not my fault that look, it's not Tyson and Roy Jones' fault that people paid to see them fight. It's not Floyd's fault that he's still a bigger draw fighting a guy, in Japan who's like probably like 12 pounds, 20 pounds lighter. Like, it's not his fault. He's still a draw. And if people gonna pay you, bro, if people was to pay you to go check the mail every day, Ricky, bro, you would go check the mailbox 20 times a day. Even on Sundays, you'll be out there checking the mail because people paying you to do nothing.
And however, once I say I'm not delivering the mail no more, I'm not going to the fucking mailbox. This is just you ask my personal.
Say that again. Say that again. Let me hear how you flipped it.
I said, but like just like you just said, but once you tell me I'm done going to the mailbox, that I'm retired from going to the mailbox to check. I'm not going there no more. I'm not saying that people not gonna pay for it. You asked me my personal feelings on the shit. Get your old ass out of there. I'm not mad. I'm not saying if they can get a bag. If you're gonna get a bag, get a bag. But this is what I keep telling y'all. Consumers, y'all control the market. I'm not gonna keep paying for fights I don't want to see. That's not moving the sport. These fights not moving the sport. Why y'all didn't fight back when y'all was both?
I gotta disagree with you, man.
Hey, that's
and I can tell you how I think it moved the sport. That trailer promotion was a success. It looked amazing. Now, granted, I think the quarantine helped it because they had all that damn space in the venue. Normally, they're not doing that. And in boxing matches where you seeing a damn concert, bro, it was a concert and a boxing match. It was a mashup. This shit was amazing. Lights, the light shows, all the different acts, the collabo acts, having Snoop commentary, doing the commentary, color commentary, and did a great job. I don't think it was quote unquote bad for the sport. It was top 10 trending for about a week or two, especially because of the knockout. The undercard was more exciting, some would say, than the main event. I don't think it was bad for the sport. I think the event was a success, not only financially, but also bringing casuals over to the sport. Also, just showing other promoters what they can be doing with some of that space and that money. Like, I don't know if those acts got paid or was these all favors, but regardless, y'all need to find a way to leverage your celebrity and leverage your favors. But people want to see that too. I wouldn't mind seeing more performances like that, as far as intermission during boxing matches. That shit was lit for me, bro. I could be in a minority there, but
do you think that their fight is going to be something similar to the Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight though?
I mean, if it's an exhibition, but it's like I'm not saying it's not good for the sport, bro. I'm saying it doesn't move the sport, right? That's like right now I feel with Bud, he's got to fight somebody who moves the needle, bro. He has to fight someone who moves the needle. I'm not saying the event is not decent, but what I'm saying is this. I watched it. I paid the money. It's Mike Tyson. But what I'm saying is these events are not to be the norm. We got a sport to run. They got a sport to run. We got a sport to criticize and watch, right? But they got a sport to run, right? And as we all say, we got all these talented champs that's not fighting each other, right? We need to move the focus to that and get our consumers' dollars moving towards that, right? That's if you're trying to see the sport move forward to the next generation. But I'm not, please know I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not supporting them in the long run. I'm not going to do that.
Well, you kind of knocked it already. Just check the playback. You kind of knocked it, but that's your right, and that's your opinion. But I think Reggie just said it best. We was talking about this before too. A lot of times fans, you'll catch them saying, like you said, we. No, it's just you. You focus on if you gonna buy it. If you don't buy it, shit, oh well, I won't buy it, or I won't even cover the fight, or I won't even promote the fight. But yeah, you kind of are knocking it, and some people are gonna knock it. Some people are gonna want to watch it. It's like just seeing them fight for the first time. It's an exhibition, true, but do we know the details? Headgear, no headgear, what's the weight of the gloves, how many rounds, how many minutes? But I'm excited to see it. I will watch the fight. You know what I mean? Just because, I like that bullshit, man. Especially if it ain't nothing else on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that damn card. I'm gonna watch that whole exhibition. But you guys said no. You guys are not.
Yeah, my understanding is that they weight classes is different.
Right.
So it's like, are you gonna watch?
MARQUEZ ain't fought in a long time, so I know he got that retired body on him, right?
COTTO ain't either. Shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's what I'm looking at it like that. Is like all the way around, and then now I might be wrong, but I don't see them coming and making an exhibition like Roy Jones and Mike Tyson did. I don't see them coming back and doing an exhibition like Ali used to do. I'm not seeing them doing a high quality, high entertaining event. I see them coming back getting this quick money grab and getting out of there. So I will say right here first, if they actually make it a real event, they make it, entertaining, salute to them, and I take my, everything I said back. But if they make it something, gimmicky and like I said, a quick money grab gimmick, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that because it's enough of that already. And then especially they're risking not just their lives, they're risking the next people who want to do the same thing as them. They're telling somebody else, hey, well, I did it. Now you go do it. You an old fighter. Come back and do the same thing as I did. And then all you're going to see is a bunch of old fighters getting comatose in the ring. And it's not even entertaining.
Some of the niggas ain't gonna clear medical.
Real...
Like if they ain't gonna clear medical, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect to see Tommy Hearns coming back to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, Mark always with them silver linings, boy. Go on here, boy.
I'm keeping it a buck. Like sometimes you guys paint with broad strokes sometimes, or it be so random. Like it's like these guys gotta pass medical. You know, if people want to pay to see him, I don't see the problem with it. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is, bro, like I said, I don't want it to become the norm. I don't want this to become the norm in boxing. That's what I should have said. Rewind that shit, cut it out. I don't want this to become the norm in boxing. I don't want to see this shit every other week, every other month. This fucking handicap Olympics and shit. I ain't in the mood for that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't that entertaining. It was like we was all on the edge of the seats to see if Tyson was gonna get to catch him. You know what I'm saying? I think COTTO and MARQUEZ are definitely gonna throw more punches. I don't think they're gonna do as much hugging as Roy Jones was doing, trying to stay alive. You know what I mean? But yeah, that matchup, I don't know it was exciting. The whole event. That's what I mean. King Mitch, the event as a whole was entertaining. Like you didn't see Nate Robinson getting slung around like that, flipping around. Oh man, that shit was entertaining. I know Twitter liked it. It might have been entertaining you, but the internet loved it. The whole event.
You.
But common sense says, what did you expect though? He never put on gloves before he agreed to that fight.
I don't know what he know though. I don't want this to become the normal, bro. I don't want this to be our new normal. Mark, please. Please. I don't want this to be our new normal, Mark. Is all I'm saying. I already got to walk around with these goofy ass masks on. Let's not do this.
Yeah, man. But seriously though, you guys want to see let's get into the Devin Haney thing, right? The Devin Haney fight.
Yeah.
Devin Haney versus Linares. Are you guys excited about this fight?
Yeah. I want people to Devin, boy. It's a good step up fight for Devin, bro. It's a good step up fight, right? Then we got Ryan Garcia. He's mandatory. He's been mandated to fight Fortuna too, right? And then he got to face Devin if all go well.
Yeah, I saw that. Right.
So, like I said before, the fighters got to understand. All you got to do is keep looking good. It's got to happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? We just got to keep pressure on their neck. But it's a good man. It's a good step up fight for Devin. You know what I'm saying? Linares is a skilled fighter, even though he got them L's. Even in his L's, he looked good until he got stopped or lost. You know what I mean? And Devin need to start, like I said, he need to start getting names under his belt, right? But I think Devin gonna style on the kid. I think Devin gonna style on him.
You excited about this fight, Sir Senior? Linares
Most definitely. This is the type of fight we was wanting Devin to have, so people can stop saying, "Oh, he ain't fought nobody." Well, this is somebody that he's about to body, and he can keep it moving from there, and that sets him in the right place to go ahead and knock out Pretty Boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, the dude from Golden Boy. And that's it. That's gonna shut Ryan Garcia up. That's gonna clip his little wings. He ain't gonna fly nowhere. And you'll see your boy Haney keep soaring, keep being who he's supposed to be, keep showing him that he's the truth, and he's one of the people who's going to be the future of boxing.
So you want to see that? You want to see him fight Ryan Garcia before he tries to get undisputed?
Most definitely.
I do too.
Because that's a more likely it's
matchup.
more likely that he'll get that fight than him trying to get that undisputed fight. And unless he looks bad in the ring in this fight. Now, if he looks bad in the ring, he'll get that undisputed real quick. But I don't see him looking bad, you know, unless he got food poisoning or something.
He got the COVID.
So you guys seem pretty confident Devin is going to go in there and beat Jorge Linares. Why is that? Is it because Linares is washed?
Oh, Devin just.
Now, I wouldn't say he's washed. I would say that how he fights would definitely, style make fights. And Haney is just getting better and better. His footwork, his head movement, his tenacity, all the way around, he's getting better and better. And I think that he goes in there serious. Like I see him already focused. He's serious, and he's not missing no gym time. Like he still goof around on IG, but he's definitely still not missing no gym time. So I see him going there and doing what. Now it's not going to be like an easy fight. He's not going to just, he's going to look good. He's going to style on him, but I don't see him just, he's not going to pee in the dude cornflakes. But he's going to show everybody that he got what it takes to be, one of the futures of boxing.
Yeah, man. Agreed, man. I think that, I don't think Linares is washed, but he is on a sunset. You know what I mean? He's on the sunset of his career. He's been in there with everybody, right? But I think no matter what, he's a good litmus test for any fighter, because no matter what, he's going to give you a good night of work. And if you slipping, he's going to make you pay, right? But I think Devin footwork is just too good. I think people honestly don't understand how technically great Devin Haney is, right? This kid's he's been in every boxing gym from coast to coast, from sea to sign to sea. Everybody know Devin Haney. It's a reason for that. He was raised in boxing. He's a bad man. And like I said, the only problem I have with Devin is his power. But then he's a young man. I think he should get down there with Blu-ray. I think he should get down there to Blu-ray, who can get his endurance up more than it already is and get him that down south, that Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But Devin Haney's an ugly out for everybody because he's too hard to hit. His feet are phenomenal. His defense is on point. Devin Haney can dance in there. Linares can fight. Devin Haney can dance in there. And just in case I missed her, we had in the chat, shout out to Cheryl Chan. I hope we didn't miss her. I hope she's still in. For
sure. Yeah, man. King Mitch said he's looking forward to seeing how he wins, right? And that was something I already had queued up. I wanted to ask you guys this question right here. Does Devin need a KO to silence his critics? Because even in the midst of your praise that you gave him right there, you said, his power, and that's the one knock on him. They say he's hard to hit. He can hit you, but he doesn't really hurt you. I disagree. I think I've seen him. What's the guy named Moran? That the way he hit him with that overhand right, just he was asleep before he hit the ground. Anybody can get hurt with a shot like that. I think Devin's skill set is good, but great is a stretch. All right, to each his own. Welcome to the show. Welcome home. But what do you guys think? Does he need a KO to silence his critics? Also in the chat, y'all let me know. Smash the like button when you come in the room. Let me know. Does Devin Haney need a KO to silence his critics? Go ahead. Y'all guys take it away. Let me know.
I would say that if he doesn't get the knockout, he definitely needs to have a undeniable win and look good. And even if he loses a couple of rounds, he still needs to look good in those rounds as well to shut the critics up, and without losing any of his normal footwork, his normal style and defense. Because they're going to say, well, he got hurt, or he got hit hard, or he didn't, there's always going to be haters. That's the way it is. but I would expect him to definitely be going for the knockout and most dominating win.
Ricky, does he need a knockout to silence his critics, man?
His critics?
Yeah.
They critics.
So he need to go. He need to shut him up. If he get this knockout over Linares, you think that'll shut him up?
I mean, just being honest, bro. You know, it doesn't matter. People gonna criticize you for something. So if you knock him out, they're gonna be like, "Why ain't he outbox him?" And if he outbox him, they're gonna be like, "Why ain't he knock him out?" That's just how fans are. You know what I'm saying? But I think a dominant performance to me is always a W. It doesn't matter. You know, protect yourself at all times and get the W out there. I think if he stopped him, it'll be a plus. But to his critics, yeah, he'll probably have to, you know, knock him to the moon, pull him back, and then knock him out again and make everybody happy. But you know, that's why they call critics. So.
Right on cue. King Mitch is right on cue. Linares been stopped 5 times. Problem is, no matter how Haney performs, it doesn't tell me much about how he measures up against the top guys in the division. Linares is what, a former 2-time champ? 3 times? How many times he been champ? 2, 3 times?
I got
you. But yeah, man, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. But I foresaw this, King Mitch. I already knew it. I was like, yo, he got 5 losses and it's 5 knockout losses. And then granted, it was to Loma, DeMarco. It was, you know what I'm saying? These guys are, you know, probably going to be Hall of Famers, right? So yeah, man. I just feel like some people are still going to say, hey, they don't want to give him credit. They're not going to want to give him credit because they're going to say he has 5 losses. Same thing with Bud and Pacquiao. I feel like if Bud goes in there and beats Pacquiao, he did what he was supposed to do. If Pacquiao goes in there and beat him, the legend continues. You get what I'm saying?
All about expectations, man. It's all about expectations. That's crazy when you think about it, but that's just the way the world works. That's the way the world works.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, no. Shout out to Ron Finkel. Finkley. Sorry about that. I said Finkel. Ron Finkley, thanks for the super sticker, bro. Really appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the show. For real, in a major way. Y'all let me know in the chat though, man. I see y'all in here. Y'all let me know. Does Devin need a KO to silence his critics? I don't think that's a hard question. Also, I want to know, are y'all excited about this fight? I think it's major. It's another fight that is going on. Then we had just talked about it too. What was it?
Javier Fortuna.
How y'all calling that one?
Man, that's a 50-50 fight, bro. Like it's all dependent. It's all dependent who can impose their style on that fight, man. I don't like. I'm gonna have to watch some tape on Javier Fortuna again, to be honest. I gotta watch some tape.
Asia Math, what's up? Welcome home, bro. How you feel?
55 sitting on female, as we all should feel. Salute to you, God, Rick Williams. Salute to you, sir, senior. Salute to everyone in the chat.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we talking boxing tonight, Asia Math. I switched it up. I know we normally do relationship talk on Wednesday for Hump Day, but man, I'm a simple man. Bud Crawford's in the news this much. I had to jump in on a little bit of this boxing talk, man. Like, what's going on? Are we gonna see this fight or not, Asia Math? You tell me.
Well, it's only fitting. Relationship Wednesday. Look at the relationship Bob and Bud have. You know, so let's get on into it. Is Bud gonna fight? When it's supposed to be June?
Yep, June 5th.
June 5th. Will it be Pacquiao? That's like 10% chance of that. It's more likely he'll be fighting 3 YouTubers over the weekend type shit before he get Pacquiao. Pacquiao ain't moving off that 40 mil, and I just don't see Bob paying for it. And why this fight couldn't happen 7 years ago. This matchup between Pacquiao and Crawford has been marinating, saturating longer than Pacquiao and Mayweather, or just as right there, they're neck and neck. So it's kind of like watch to me on that. I think more likely a Mikey Garcia whenever he's supposed to make the announcement before Saturday, correct?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Mikey Garcia, Keith Thurman, or a catch weight with somebody up in 154. You know,
would that be acceptable to you guys as boxing fans after all this Pacquiao Bud talk? Would that be acceptable? Like, yo, you gonna give a Thurman coming off a loss
For who, Bud or Pacquiao?
Well, I mean, Bob Arum is making the fight. Bud just showing up, right?
Oh no. So if you saying if Thurman, I'm okay with Thurman,
even though he's coming off that loss to Pacquiao.
Yeah, it's Pacquiao.
He got dropped, and then prior to that fight, he looked bad against Lopez. Wasn't it Lopez?
He got dropped, but he whooped Manny's ass the second half of that fight, bro. If we keep it $150, the reason he lost that fight is because he got knocked down. He whooped Manny's ass in the second half of that fight, bro. He was walking Manny down. Right? It's one loss to Manny Pacquiao. This will be great for Bud right now. It gives him traction. It's a name.
My name is my name.
Okay.
I mean, we can't be hypocritical with it because for the most part, people been still clamoring Keith Thurman as an elite 147 contender.
Exactly. Thank you, bro. Exactly.
So we can't backtrack on that. I felt
you're only as good as your last fight, though, man.
I can't say I am agreeing with him, but I'm on record saying even before that, that fight, that knockdown was the deciding factor in that fight.
I'm sorry, bro. So we can't. How we gonna try to discount Keith Thurman when he just fought Pacquiao, but everybody trying to see Pacquiao versus Bud?
Because Pacquiao won. You want to see the winner. You want to see the top guy fight the guy who just won, not the guy who lost.
That don't even sound right. I understand what you're saying, but it don't.
Yeah, we don't. Right? Yeah, I wouldn't want to see Bud Crawford fight somebody who just lost and just had a 2-year layoff. I would rather him fight the guy who had the 2-year layoff who won the fight.
Well, this is boxing, and styles make fights. I get it, the triangle theory, but I mean, keeping it. Yeah, Pacquiao won the fight. I think there'll be more style. You're more intrigued into seeing Bud and Keith Thurman. I could have predicted the outcome of the Bud Pacquiao fight 7 years ago, and now the percentages done went up in Bud's favor in that fight. Unless Bud just want to go in there and lay an egg or something like that, have a 3-fight deal or something. I'll let you win one, then I'm gonna watch you the next 2. But
go ahead.
I feel like Pacquiao is too expensive for Bob right now. He's not moving off that 40 mil.
That's why I think they're going to Dubai, right? Thought the guys in Dubai was trying to get it popping, and they want to spend the bread. They want that Pacquiao name over there to bring Dubai boxing in a major way.
Didn't they try that with Glass Joe American?
They did. I don't think that was Dubai. That was Saudi Arabia, but they did do something over there that worked. He got paid. It was they did it with Joshua and Andy Ruiz. That was a good event. That was successful. Joshua got his titles back. It was a lot going on. I thought it was a pretty successful event. You don't think a lot of people was watching Joshua versus Ruiz part 2 to see if he was going to get it back? That was in the Middle East.
I could try. Yeah, I could try to pull them numbers up and compare.
Share it with us. Yeah, share it with us.
I say I could try to, but okay. I mean, hey, if them guys in Dubai wanna drop that money, some dineros, whatever it is over at the quiet dinar, God bless them, and maybe. But I just don't see it. I just don't see it on the low percentile. Anything can happen. But I mean, what is the hesitation? Like I said, that fight been trying to get made. People been trying to get that fight when Bud was still at 140.
What's so different?
Right.
Maybe it's the international money. sending the money here and there because you know that is a lot of money that got to get wired over to
Hey,
a
Mark.
lot of places. I don't know. Hey, look, I'm doing speculation, Your Honor, like you did.
My man, my man.
Speculation,
I
Your
got
Honor.
one question
Thanks
to
for the
everyone.
super chat too, Rick. I really appreciate it, brother. I don't take it for granted, my G.
You already know.
I have one question for everyone. Just say
Yes,
this
sir.
fight does happen. What is Buzz take on purse percentage on it? Just yes. I know no one knows exactly. Just we just gonna.
I mean, if he does, he's the B side. Y'all know he ain't gonna make as much money as Manny. That's just everybody being honest, keeping it a buck. He ain't gonna make as much as Manny. He gonna definitely B side. I mean, Manny has been quoted. I want 40 million. You take 10. That's what Manny's been quoted as saying.
Wow.
But who would make as much money as Manny if they fought Manny right now, other than Mayweather?
Spence.
Yeah, Spence. Even with the 60-40, he'll take 10 million if that's the number. Again, we're speculating.
No, that's no speculation on my end. That's no speculation on my end. Somebody could win a quick stack. I'll put money on that. Spence ain't taking him packet, but who? Yeah, I do him like I did Mayweather in his gym. He ain't gonna get more money than Spence.
What I'm saying is, who would not take less money compared to Pacquiao if they fought Pacquiao right now?
Right, because the percentage, like 10% in a Pacquiao fight is still more than what I would get at a 40% split with Spence.
Pacquiao. Not if he getting a flat rate, bro. If like I said,
he ain't getting no flat rate on that. Stop him, man. They gonna give him something nice. Well, I don't know. He with Bob Arum. Bob Arum might just do him like that. Like, look,
I don't care if you paid what. I want to see the fights. That's all. I don't even care about that.
And I'm glad you said that, bro, because that was gonna be my take. Like the split, don't matter. I really just want to see the fight.
I don't care. It's like, come on, man. It's like these rich people problems when we think about it. How much richer I'm gonna get for 36 minutes worth of work? Stop playing, bro.
True that. I mean, because I only mention it because it has become the talking point on several YouTube platforms, and I'm like, yeah, when did that become the narrative or the dynamic? Unless it's just you fighting like a number 8 type fight, and you got the title, then yeah, finances come into play. But both of y'all have big names, and both of y'all have accomplishments, Like why we talking all this, these who's the A side, who's the B side? Just get in there, put your titles on the line, and get it on. So that's the only reason why I brought that up, because it seems to be the talking point now. But I still don't see it. I don't see it.
That's part of making the fight happen. I hear what you're saying.
Supreme, he won. Yeah, he's unified. He won his second title off of Sean Porter, right?
Great.
He won his second. But my G, why Manny isn't who he is because of what he just did at welterweight. It's because he's an 8 division champion. That shit means something to people. When you talk about Floyd's resume, you don't just talk about what he did when he fought at 154 against Oscar, or when he did the Canelo catch weight. No, you don't think about that. You know what you think about? You'll still think about the Arturo Gotti fight. You'll still think about the Castillo fights, the when he beat Zab Judah. Like, you'll think about all these other fights, not just 154 or 147. You go all the way back to all them divisions where he won titles at.
You right. You actually right. Mark Nash, look, Mark Nash.
And it's not his fault, and it's not Spence's fault that Spence just fought at pretty much welterweight. And it's not his fault that, hey, I grew into the weight. I worked my way up to the weight. It's not nobody's fault. I just don't want Spence to grow out of the weight while Bud is just settling into the weight, because I think that's going to be another excuse. People are going to say, well, he wouldn't have beat him before the car crash.
Hey.
That car crash was like, what, 2 fights? Did y'all see his face? How much damage you think that was, that Lambo flipping over that many times? You think you see the damage, all of that? He never looked like that after a fight. So how many fights you think that car crash is equivalent to? 2 fights, 3 fights?
Probably more than that. But hey,
okay.
But let me retort.
Take your time, brother.
So like it's just like you said, right? Floyd, the example. You're right. Floyd did major things at 130, 135, 140, right? Names like Arturo Gotti, Chico Corrales, right?
Castillo.
You know what I'm saying? Castillo, who else? Oscar De La Hoya, right?
He beat some dogs, man. He fought Corley.
Ricky Hatton, DeMarcus Corley, right?
Corley. I think Hatton was at 47, but yeah.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, all those weight classes, man. Like I'm just saying, those weight classes mean something to people when that's all I'm saying.
You know what really means something? The names he beat.
I can't name all them champions that Pacquiao beat. I ain't gonna lie, off the top of the head, I can't name all of them.
Right.
I know he beats, but I know he beat some names. I know when the reason why his pay to answer Supreme Beat's question,
right?
That's why the guy's an 8 division champion. He's a Hall of Famer already. He's gonna bring that much money in.
Man, and he beat some names too, didn't he?
But that too. But he's gonna bring so much money compared to Spence. Like we talking about, he's trying to compare him to Spence, bro. He's comparing Spence to Pacquiao. He got to stop that.
You can't do that. Like you said, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying these names, right? And if we use in context, we got to remember people like Floyd.
What are the names that Spence beat? So give me these big names.
I'm not even on Spence right now, bro. I'm not even on Spence right now. Right?
I was just trying to answer this question, but I'll entertain you. What you got?
No, but what I'm saying is, right, again, we got to take stuff into context, right? When you look at a name like Manny Pacquiao, we can understand why Manny Pacquiao would be the A side. He's been in the game forever. He's been in there with everybody, beat some great champions, fighters whose names was ringing bells at certain times and had accomplishments, looking good in the last fight, stopping people in the fight before they saw Manny Pacquiao, right? Same with Floyd, right? He coming there against Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton undefeated, chopping up everybody. Chopped up Katsuzu. Floyd come in there and destroy him, right? You go with Juan Manuel Marquez, right? Had a great showing before he moved up and called out Floyd. Floyd came out there. Everybody was saying that Juan Manuel Marquez is one of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time, technical, everything. What Floyd come in there and do? He styled on him.
Styled on him, bro.
Right? Arturo Gotti looked great in his last 4 fights. I think it was 3 of the last 4 fights before he fought Floyd. He got in there with a new trainer. He now knows how to box and bang. He's too strong for Floyd. He's going to get destroyed. Floyd say, what do you say? I'm going to come in there. I'm going to stump on him. I'm a dog.
I'm going to dog him in his hometown. I'm going to leave with his fans. Yo, it's going to be easy. He's a B class, C class. He said C fighter, B class fighter at best.
And we all
with me.
And we all know how that happened, right? We got Chico Corrales, a monster at the time he fought Floyd. He was knocking out everybody, right?
What the beast?
He dismantled him, right? So what's the difference? Right? We got Manny, who's proven himself against great competition across multiple weight classes. We got Floyd, who's proven himself with great competition across multiple weight classes. We've got Bud, who had the easiest route to undisputed.
You better stop. You better stop that cap. You better get the fuck up out of here. Nigga, please.
Undisputed in the history of boxing. Check your box.
Man, you better stop, man.
Check your box.
Ricky, look. It was easier than getting the email.
Check
he ain't getting no
easier
email.
than getting email.
He ain't getting no email. Y'all capping there. Y'all.
So you telling me that because I made my million over the internet, my million don't count?
Oh,
nope. But we ain't talking about cash, fool. We talking about boxing. What I'm saying,
that title change your pay rate,
belts,
bro.
Like, if you want to count belts to money,
I'm saying that I didn't count belts. I said names and fighters, bro. I said names and fighters. I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't knock, but Bud a good little fighter. Bud is a good little fighter. But for y'all to say he has not been moved carefully, y'all lying to y'allself. You're lying.
I'm sorry. That was a cool way to try to move the goalposts, sir. But we weren't talking about the prize you get once you cross the finish line. We're talking about the journey to getting there. That's where we was at. That's the narrative. And Bud did have it pretty easy. I mean, and I feel the dude.
God. Bro, he went overseas to get it. Bro, when he was fighting Ricky Burns in 2014, getting his title, you know who EJ was fighting? Who was EJ fighting when he was fighting Ricky Burns? EJ was fighting what? Peter Olak Or how you say Olak?
It's all how you rate Ricky Burns.
He was a champion.
So what?
Okay.
Tell y'all that. So what?
And you got to remember, Spence was being avoided from day one.
When he fought Gamboa was an undefeated fighter.
You right.
Undefeated. He just beat Ricky Burns 36-2. I think Ricky Burns was 2-time champion. Ended up being. Come on, man.
You're right. I don't disagree with them.
Easy. Ray Beltran wasn't even in his weight class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Ray Beltran like was natural. This dude. Come on, man. You know his name. When he fought Darian John, 29-1. These guys can fight, man.
Darian John.
Postal undisputed. Postal undefeated.
Okay.
He was undefeated. He had beat your boy. What was his name? What was it? Matisse? Was it Matisse he made quit? Who was that he made quit? Let me pull it up real quick.
Fight Matisse. Danny fought Matisse because
not Matisse. Come on, who did Postal make quit? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna pull it up, or they're gonna tell me in the chat. But he had just made him quit, man. Like,
Bud, a good little fighter, man.
Yeah, no one's taking that away.
Bud,
and plus,
we are taking it away when you saying he's being moved careful. He had an easy route. I thought Easy Route Earl was the one who said, "I'm gonna take the easy way." Like he literally said that, and y'all act like that shit didn't happen.
But like I keep telling y'all, it doesn't matter. You right.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was Lucas Matisse. He had just stopped Lucas Matisse 10th round KO. Right after that, he fought Bud. Bud dropped him twice.
Right? Matisse had already fought Danny, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Years later.
Okay. Years later.
Years before when he fought Danny.
Years before. Who did Matisse had fought Danny years before?
Yeah, because when Danny fought him, he was supposed to be in the killer. I remember when Danny fought him.
Danny stopped him. I remember that fight. It was on the Mayweather undercard. And when did
No, hold on. Danny didn't stop him. He dropped him. Messiah. It went to the scorecards.
No, I believe he stopped him. But that was at 140.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm pull it up.
And Bud moved up to 140. And who he fight at 140?
Hold on, I'm over here checking this Matisse. So he lost to Danny. All right.
Fighter.
And then then he fought John Molina. Got a win over John Molina. Got a win over Robert Ortiz. Got a draw with Ruslan Provodnikov. Fought so you know what I'm saying? He had been on his way back up since the Danny fight. And then he fought Postal. Postal made him quit. And then Postal fought Bud, and Bud was, Postal was undefeated. It's like, and Dongo was undefeated when Bud stopped him. Look, sometimes you beat a guy and they never become the same. We saw that happen. Some guys get better, some guys are never the same shit. The dude Benavidez ain't fought since Bud stopped him in the 12th round.
The one thing I'm gonna give y'all is this: it's all depending how you rate a fighter. That's really what it is. And like I said, I don't the fighters that Bud fought at the time he fought them in context, I don't rate them that high. I don't rate them that high. And it's okay. But he got to get in there with somebody. He got to get in there with somebody, bro. And the guys he been fighting at 147, if you say these guys are legit or elite competition, I don't want to talk to you because that's a lie. And if you lie about that, you lie about anything.
So the fact, Ricky, they have the title doesn't mean anything. That these guys are champions that he's beating. Undefeated champions. Danny Garcia didn't take the belt off of nobody at 147.
Okay. Okay. Did he fight? Who'd he fight? I'm not even saying who he beat. Who'd he fight?
Who is he when you say he?
Danny Garcia.
For that vacant title that he had?
At 147.
Oh, let me pull it up. We'll pull it up. So I'll take all the guesswork out of it. My memory ain't the best. But I know he did. I know he didn't take it off. I know he didn't take it off nobody.
I didn't
he fought for a vacant title. Was it Robert Garcia? Was it not Robert Garcia?
You thinking
It might have been it's gonna be the guy who fought
Guerrero?
Mayweather, Guerrero. I think it's Robert Guerrero for a vacant. That's who it was. Let me double check though, but I believe it was Robert Guerrero for the vacant.
Hey, pull that Andrew Charles up, bro. That Andrew Charles.
But why'd you ask though who he fight though? What was the question?
Bud ain't fought nobody at 147.
No, we was talking about Danny though. You said who did Danny fight? I was like,
what I'm saying. Let's compare the resume, and let's check out the names he fought, whether he won or lost in context.
oh, that's where you going with it. My man Supreme said, I'm reaching like shit. No, Supreme, not you too.
It's like I said,
not you too. You still my brother though. It's all good, but you wrong, man. I ain't reaching, man. You guys be blinded by the hate sometimes, man.
Andrew Charles said Spence ain't never been in there with a killer. Neither has Bud. His resume overhyped. He just got a second belt, and people want to compare him to Money or Pac. Relax. I don't compare him to Money or Pac. I don't do that. Right? Floyd Mayweather is the god. TBE. No matter what nobody say. Pac's a legend in his own right. Right?
And he shared the ring with Spence.
I'm sorry.
I said he shared the ring with Spence. TBE.
Yeah. Right? And
that's out of his own mouth.
And like I said, it's not even I'm saying Bud's a bad fighter. I think he's a decent little fighter. But I keep telling y'all as his supporters, if y'all keep saying like he's beating Superman or even a competition of Danny Garcia that he won and lost to, even a competition of Keith Thurman that he won and lost to, even a competition of Errol Spence that he beat everybody, you're lying.
I gotta disagree with you, man. So everybody that he beat, look, bro, they share a common opponent. And you seen how that looked versus when he beat Kell Brook.
When did he
even the style of the fights? Like, look, Blood is a KO artist, bro. He on a streak right now. When these guys don't belong in there with him, he get them out of there. Spence doing 12s. These guys going the distance.
Against
so
who?
If Crawford was to spar with TBE, if Crawford was to spar with TBE, how you think that'll go?
I don't
know. That's hypothetical, man. All of this is really hypothetical.
Well, it's not hypothetical with Spence.
I mean, but that's a different question. You didn't ask me that though, brother.
No, I'm just saying that would be a common opponent. I still didn't ask you that, but we just know it's not hypothetical with Spence.
I don't even get the point of that on Asian Math. No disrespect, brother. I don't even.
No, I'm just saying we all know he looked at fabulous against.
Did you see the tape, or you just going by what people told you? Because I ain't seen
it. By what TBE said.
Okay, that's what he said. He said he did good. He's a tough opponent, but you say he looked fabulous. I ain't hear nobody say he looked fabulous.
No, I heard
he good. He got a good punch. He can crack. He's good up next. He a good fighter, but all right.
And that's the ultimate measuring stick right there.
But even Floyd say Terence Crawford is the best right now. He didn't say Spence, the guy who did fabulous work with him. Floyd put Crawford over Spence. That's supposed to be his man, right? I'm telling you, man, Bud is gonna beat this dude. He's gonna beat him, and he'll beat Spence too.
He's not gonna beat Errol, bro.
I'm here to tell you, he's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat him, and y'all still ain't gonna give him his credit. Y'all gonna say, y'all gonna say he wouldn't have beat him before the car crash. I promise you, bro.
Like I said before, because I wasn't even getting into the little goofy stuff with your mans, right? If the fight ever happened, because now Bud don't even want 50-50, right? It's not gonna happen how y'all think it's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all heard it here first. I keep trying to tell y'all. It's not gonna even look like y'all think it's gonna look. Iron sharpens iron, and y'all man been in there with plastic. No matter what y'all say, no matter what. Oh, he beat Brook. Brook was I don't know how many years out after getting beat downs and coming down in weight when he ain't been there in 2 or 3 years. It's different. Y'all act
Let me ask you this: How does he beat? I'm just trying to see it. Is it just gonna be like just straight weight bully? He just gonna do the weight bully shit where he just coming in, working the body because.
Y'all
Bud got the reach. Bud got his reach, right? Bud's a little bit edge under him, but he got the reach. I mean, like, You know he's a switch hitter, right? Don't that count for something? Where he can knock
That's,
guys
that's
out
gonna
with
be to
both
his
hands.
detriment.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
We don't
But y'all-
count. No, I'm just hey, look, I'm just going with the real shit. Not no. I'm just going with the simple facts. What we know for a fact.
That's
Let's not
stuff-
go with our opinion.
That's stuff that's been recycled and sent to y'all. Y'all sound like ESPN and Matt Kellerman and Tim Bradley, right?
Yes, that's a personal attack. Now you make it a personal attack. I ask you a straight up question, but it's all good. I'm built for it.
I'm about to answer it, right? This is what Bud does. Bud comes out conventional and starts to see if he can get off that way. If he can't get off that way, he'll switch to southpaw, right? So the thing what y'all got to understand is this: if you want to beat Errol Spence, and this is any fighter because style makes fights, you got to be able to take away Errol Spence's jab. That means he'll have to stay right-handed, which he won't, because whenever he goes right-handed, he gets either dropped by green beans or get his eye tore up by like he did with Kell Brook. Right? So if he goes left-handed, he's not going to be able to beat Spence because Spence is a better southpaw than him. You remember, that's his conventional stance. And you got to be able to take away Spence's jab to beat him. And it's evident that Bud can't take away anybody's jab because that's why he always goes left hand.
And that's why I say that would be to his detriment being a switch.
That's your opinion why he goes to his left hand. That's what you think. Because
what he doing, and that's all on.
But maybe he wants to put his power hand up front. We seen guys like COTTO. COTTO's left-handed, but he fights conventional because he wants his power hand up front. We've seen guys do this forever, bro. Like you created your whole story of why what's going on in his head and how he can beat him. We don't even know if that's the plan to beat Spence because nobody's done that.
All I can do is tell you what I see in fights, and styles make fights. This is a style he does. This is what he's done in multiple fights. The fight y'all really need to check out, even though he won that fight at the end, is him versus Benavidez. That's the fight y'all need to really turn the sound off and watch.
So what fight did you see?
What about that? What about it? And I'm gonna go right back to you, sir. What was you said we need to watch the Benavidez fight for what? And see.
It shows his flaws, especially when he's at conventional.
He watched that dude and then stopped him.
He watched
the dude. Yes, the dude had power. He was cautious, but once Bud figured out, like, oh, this guy can't really move, he kept spinning him.
Negative, bro. He didn't start getting off on Benavidez to the 9th round, bro.
To the what? 9th round.
Round, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna watch that again.
Talking about boxing. This is boxing right now.
Yeah, man. And I'm telling you, bro, he outboxed Benavidez the whole fight.
No, he didn't.
So he was losing that fight up into the 9th round, is what you're saying?
I didn't say he was losing, but he wasn't outboxing that man. That fight was even up really until the 7th. That's when his knee started going out, and the 9th is when Bud took over. Come on, man.
Okay. Unless Bud can get the skill set of a Marvin Hagler when it comes to switching up, I don't see him having a real good chance with Spence.
It's just
right now. What is Spence doing that is so great? Y'all all on Spence. Oh, Spence is the greatest. He's the greatest. Ain't nobody ever going to beat him.
I didn't say that.
But very simply, what is he doing that's going to stop Terence Crawford? What is he doing that is going to stop Terence Crawford? Ability to switch, his ability to move, his ability to see what you're doing, and then use that to his advantage. How is Spence going to stop that? What is the different mechanisms and tools that Spence got where he's going to keep changing up on Crawford so Crawford can't figure him out in 12 rounds when he's barely getting through 12 rounds now? He's gassing out. Let's just be real.
Oh my God.
Watch cycle repeat.
We said we're going to be real. Then let's be real. Okay. Spence is not going power, foot on the pedal to the floor through every single round. He slows up. It's like you got a different scenario or some different excuse every single time. When he fought Mikey Garcia, he was showing him he could box. Oh, well, when he learned when he keep gassing out against people, he's taking it easy on them. Since when has Errol ever been a type of person in his mindset he'll take it easy on anybody? He doesn't. He said himself he wasn't his best. Oh, well, that was not a good showing for me. But y'all saying, oh, he's the best since he's been around. He looks even better now. Come on, stop it. Stop it.
Like I said before, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I've been talking too much.
With the same point you was making with Crawford, who's beat him, regardless of if he come in there and he take rounds off or whatever. No one's beating him.
Awesome.
Now, to answer Mark Nash's question, what do we see that will beat him? It's going to be simple textbook jab. Once he get him in boxing, now he gonna dig the guts up out of him. And that's where we really gonna see the true Crawford. Because I see him folding like a cheap tent.
Who has ever made him fold? Who's ever made him scratch or go down? Who's ever made him do that? Who can go to the body like Spence? And who can move like Crawford? Who can figure you out like Crawford? Come on now.
Like Spence.
Come on now.
Who could cut off the ring?
Like hit. Spence get hit. You telling me those hits that he be getting shaked on? If he gets that by Crawford, he ain't gonna say good night.
I'm tired, bro. The simple fact, bro, is some of y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be looking at. I'm gonna keep it a buck for you. The simple fact,
and you're one of them. And you're one of them. Because Spencer showed you nothing that would make you say that this dude is so great that now he can beat Crawford.
Make sure you pray when you go to church on Wednesday, because you wish I didn't know what I was looking at.
Today's Wednesday.
You wish. So welcome back. You wish I didn't know what I was looking at.
That was your that? You was recovering your fumble?
Point is this. Look, y'all think Bud's something he not because y'all don't know what y'all looking at. It's just simple, bro.
I've been studying fighting since I came out the womb.
No, you
and
haven't.
I've been fighting since I came out the womb.
No,
very simply, and I've studied fighters with older people who are fighters.
Clarence, your first name is Clarence. Stop playing, bro. Stop. Don't take it. Don't take it personal. But the point is,
all right. So you're gonna use an 8-ball reference.
Y'all honestly don't know.
You want me to clap for you?
It's okay. It's okay. I'll clap for you. I'll clap for him. Like I said, man, watch Benavidez versus turn the sound off, and watch Benavidez versus Bud. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. That fight will tell you everything you need to know. And like I said, it's okay. Bud's a good little fighter, but Bud ain't beat nobody, bro. No matter what y'all say, I don't knock Bud. He do his thing, but he was supposed to stop them dudes he in there with.
And so was Spence, and he ain't stopping.
Too.
He ain't been stopping nobody.
Ain't stopping those dudes. He supposed to stop. Thurman ain't stopping the guys, but you call these guys top talent.
Well, like I said, but at the same time, y'all want to give y'all okay with him fighting Manny Pacquiao when he just fought Thurman. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not making
beat Thurman though.
And this is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all keep
the
trying
loser don't get a title shot. The guy who won the title from you gets the next title shot.
Listen, this is what I'm saying, bro.
Yes, sir.
If y'all saying these guys that Bud beat at 147 are top notch, y'all are a fucking lie, bro. Y'all try to play like it ain't no levels to these welterweight games, like it's not a welterweight that's not as better than this welterweight, and this welterweight's not better than this welterweight, and this welterweight. That's a lie. And
tell me a top welterweight that Errol Spence fought before his last 5-6 fights, because he's been there his whole career.
You are
when Bud was getting belts and becoming unified,
telling y'all
and undisputed.
I don't knock that, but y'all keep trying to say that's something. But we just covered when Mayweather fought it, and y'all want to keep saying, "Oh, Mayweather did this. That's why he got the big bucks." And Manny Pacquiao, the names of the people they beat.
My name is my
in
name.
The context of the wins. These guys Bud beat was nothing. He's been moved well, and at 147, he hasn't had a top 5 welterweight yet.
He beat.
When's the last time Spence beat somebody
right off of the Pacquiao win? And everybody wanted that WBO belt when Horn was trying to find who he was going to fight. And that was, he came off the Pacquiao win. That was the biggest upset in boxing.
y'all put
but and all that shit about the robbery, he robbed him, he got robbed. He couldn't do that shit with Bud because he didn't go to the cards.
It's like I said before, man. The problem is between the Bud supporters and people that think Errol Spence gonna win is that it's all how you rate the competition. It's all how you rate the competition. They fall, and I don't rate
Not
the
even just that. Not even just that for me. Not even just that. But go ahead.
That's you then, bro, and I'm cool.
No. And the reason why I think this is key. I think this is very key. The weight still, bro. The weight, right, has been worse for Spence, in my opinion, because he's been at that weight. We've seen him blow up in weight with the chubby cheeks, looking like Martin Nash face ass nigga. Then the weight comes back down before going to fight camp, fat camp before the fight camp, right? So we've seen that. We've seen it with Thurman. We've seen it with We've seen it with Pacquiao. We've seen it with a lot of these guys. We don't see it really with Porter like that, and you definitely don't see it at all with Crawford.
No, Crawford is different.
And he lives that clean boxing lifestyle. I think that's gonna be the difference, man. That shit is gonna be the difference. That car accident flipping over like that shit was like 2 or 3 fights worth of damage.
See it. I keep trying to tell y'all, this is my opinion, guys.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, like you said, the guys who think Bud is gonna win, we feel like that because of, and you said it's about the guys you fight. Nah, man, it ain't about that. It's all this other shit, like the weight. This guy, like when he beats him, like the weight, he's been at that weight longer. He's draining. Bud is growing into the weight. That's different. The car accident, the clean lifestyle, all of that shit matter. Being able to switch hands in the middle of a fight, he throw that shit, hit Bud on top of his head, break his hand. He can't just switch hands and use that one as a pawn and use the other hand as the power hand. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I hear
that
you.
shit is gonna happen in a fight, bro. And all of these little colors and textures create the painting that I see of the fight. And like you said, it might not go that way, it might not. I could be wrong. I have to come and eat some crow. That's just what it is. But I'm with Sir Senior. I don't think he has better foot movement than Crawford. You can say what you want to about the power. Crawford's been knocking guys out through a division. He's on a streak. He ain't been to the scorecard since 2016. Also, what that means is he's getting less wear and tear. These guys are having wars. They going 12 rounds. That shit is wear and tear on your body, bro. That shit is gonna count. But go ahead, I pass the mic.
Oh no, you're good, bro. And I totally agree. We it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong. If the fight ever happens, somebody gonna be eating crow unless it's a draw. Then we're gonna see it again.
Or will we?
Shit, who knows the way people moving nowadays.
All right, man. Let's talk about this one, man, real quick, and we can wrap it up. Herring Frampton. Are anybody excited about this fight?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's boxing.
Transcended, what up?
It's boxing. I mean,
Yo, Punch Drunk, salute. Appreciate you, Transcended Sports, and Punch Drunk. Thank you again for the super chat. Thanks, brother. I do not take it for granted. I appreciate you for real, in a major way. Andrew Charles, appreciate you for pulling up. I think Supreme Beast is still in here bashing me. It's my man though. He was like Bud can beat Spence, but Spence is the A side. Keep it real. Bud wouldn't give Spence 50-50 if he was unified. I get it. I know my man D-Ray was interested in this fight. But what do you guys think while I put these comments on the screen? Herring versus Frampton. Who y'all got winning this? This is for the junior lightweight championship.
Oh man. Like I don't really rate for Herring or Frampton really high. I'm gonna watch it.
What up?
I'm gonna watch it though.
Talk to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess it's because it's not a fight I want to see right now. You know what I mean? I get, it's get like we about to get to summer, man. I'm ready for people to drop these schedules, man. It's like I'm just ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I want these states, Vegas open back up. Devin fighting in Vegas, right? At the Mandalay Bay. I'm ready. Moving. You know what I'm saying? We got Canelo versus, that foregone conclusion in Vegas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just ready to get moving, man. And it's not really a fight I want to see, but I'm gonna watch it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it's a prerequisite of what would to come in Dubai. It's going to be a measuring stick, a forecast. See who shows up, what the numbers would do, and hopefully one of them call out Mr. Gary Russell, whoever wins it.
The disrespect for Gary Russell.
Damn, man. 13, what you think of this fight? Are you excited about this fight? Also, who do you want to see win? I mean, how do you think it's gonna play out, or who you rooting for? Whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm excited about it, but I think they both actually going to come in ready to fight, to get that belt. So I'm more excited about that than, as we were saying earlier, COTTO coming back. Anytime somebody's in here and they're ready to fight for a belt, you got to give them credit where credit is due. Both people got a chance to really win and make something happen. So they got to just do their best game. I don't know. I don't really know who's gonna looking at their last fights. That's I don't see Frampton really taking that much body and walking through the fight like that. So if he gets that body work in, that's really gonna be the difference. Whoever can go to the body more. That's how I look at it. If Frampton can get that body work in on Herring, he's going to take that away.
Okay, well, the phone line is open. The number's on the screen. You guys can call in and y'all can tell me what y'all think about anything that we was talking about here tonight. In the meantime, do a quick recap. And we're talking about this fight right here that was set up for Haney and Linares. It's going down. It's official. Pacquiao, some people are saying the fight is going to happen. Some people are saying it's not going to happen with Crawford. But I want to know, do you guys think the fight is going to happen? Are you excited about the fight happen? Shit. Or do you agree with Ricky that this is all right, let me get the line. 402, what up? $402. $402. Can you hear me? All right. Call back. Try it again. Couldn't hear you. But yeah, got the phone line up. 402. You call right back in. See if we get you back up. Pause. Ugh.
As far as Haney and Linares, definitely a step up in competition. My prediction on that fight, feel like in the early rounds, Linares is going to shoot us wide. It's going to be interesting to see how Haney will handle that storm. Oh, go ahead, get that call.
402, what's up? Is my shit plugged in? Make sure. Yeah, I can't even hear you, 402. Shit. Damn, it ain't me, is it? Is somebody else call me and make sure it's not me, it's 402. Make sure my phone line is right, but shit, I heard it ringing in here. I
got you, bro. Give me a second.
All right. Shit. I'm about to say that's what. But go ahead, Asian Math, while we try to figure this out real quick.
Yeah, I believe Linares is gonna come out. I will feel like it's in his best interest to throw the kitchen sink at Haney's. Not saying that Haney's not proven, but still he's he's still go ahead.
Yo, 507. All right, so that's me, Rick. So that's me. Why y'all can't hear it? The phone ain't working. Make sure everything plugged in tight. Stay where you at. Yeah, that's plugged in. Phone out of here. Let's switch this around real quick. All right. Yo. You hear me? Check 1, 2. All right. So that's why we ain't getting calls in here. All right. I guess I'll figure that out in the post game. But go ahead, Asian man.
Yeah, I think it's probably.
Oh shit! I gotta tell it I'm using the audio from here. That's probably what it is, the audio. But go ahead, Asian Math, while I change the audio over here.
Okay, yeah. I feel it'd be in Linares' best interest to try to take advantage of the little green that Haney has left in him. And it'd be interesting to see if Haney could withstand that. But if he can withstand it, I believe by the middle rounds, Haney will have him pretty much figured out, put enough damage in him to cruise to, probably a TKO, late round stoppage.
Major Key, what up?
What's going on, my brother? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you feeling?
Dude.
What's going on, man? Who's on the panel, bro? I just jumped on real quick.
Oh, this was King Asia Math saluting to you, King.
Oh, my man Asia Math. Hell yeah. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. The guy Ricky Williams on the panel as well.
Peace, God.
What's up, Ricky? Yeah. What's up, Ricky Williams? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm blessed, bro. How are you?
I'm glad to hear that, bro. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. So look, just give me the meats and potatoes about what's going on right now as far as the topic. Because I could see Haney obviously and Linares, but what is the consensus so far? So I could just get straight to the point.
Just get to your point. How you feel about it?
How you see it?
Just that particular fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, start there. You can start there.
Well, look, okay, I'll start with that one. I feel like, look, Linares is a good test for him, but I feel like Linares is a little older. I don't feel like Haney's going to let him engage. If he does, then it's a problem. But I don't think Haney's going to. I actually have faith in Haney, bro. I actually have a lot of faith in Haney becoming something great. But I feel like he needs to be tested. I don't feel like this is the greatest test, but I feel like this is a good test. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to see better tests. So if you hear me scrutinize them on different platforms, even my own, just understand that it's out of love, man. I want to see. I've even talked to Bill about this, man. I don't feel like it's the best fight for him, but nevertheless, it's better than because everybody else seems to be booked now. So it seems like the best fight for him. So in hindsight, it looks like it's a good fight. There's a lot of bigger fights though that I want to talk about, man. Talking about MARQUEZ, COTTO for exhibition. Talking about Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah, we were talking about that one. Give it to me.
You spoke about that? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right,
give me a recap. What you think? And
man,
hey, look real quick. And the phone line real quick, guys. I had to give, you know how Mac is, you got to allow the stuff to access your computer. So maybe that's why it wasn't working, because I didn't allow it to access. So if somebody can try the phone line again, I really appreciate it. But go ahead, Major Key.
No, I was going to say around this one right here, man, I love it. You already know I'm Puerto Rican, Dominican, man. I love COTTO, but I also love MARQUEZ, man. You know what I'm saying? MARQUEZ, one of the best counterpunchers that we've seen in the last 20 years, man. He's one of the top echelon counterpunchers, man. And so if you don't know that, then you got to do some studies, man. He's really good at counterpunching. But at the end of the day, man, at this age, man, especially with MARQUEZ being 47 and COTTO being, I think, 40, 41, something like that.
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me on the call?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, 507. 507. Can you hear me? Talk to me.
Hey, still the same, Mark. I can hear you, but you can't hear me coming through, bro.
Okay. All right, go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Go ahead, Major Key.
Now I was saying, like, so what was my point? So Marquez being 47, Cotto being like what 40, 41, something like that. This is good fight. I never count Marquez out like I won't fight count out Cotto. But what's crazy is
I'm sorry, Ricky. I had the volume muted on the Mac. So try it one more time, and I'll leave you alone. But go ahead, Major Key.
Man, if you interrupt me one more damn time, bro.
Fo, what up?
Hey.
What up, man? This we here.
Okay, so you can hear me. So it's working.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sheed.
Hang up on.
No
all right, my nigga. All right, so we got the line right. I can't have the phone. I can't have that muted. Can't have the computer muted for the calls. So for me to hear the people. All right, so we good. Now you. Go ahead, Major Key. Now you good. Nobody called for the next 3 minutes. At least let me get Major Key. Let him get his commentary off. Please, I'm sorry about that, bro. Thanks for your patience. Look, guys, it's a work in progress. Still learning how to use my setup, but evidently the Mac got it.
Listen. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Should never happen a third time, all right? You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen. Again, Cotto, 40 years old, I think. I believe. I'm talking off the top. I know Marquez like 47 or something like that, man. You know what I mean? Can we disagree? Look, that it's a great fight. I know it's exhibition, but it's a great exhibition fight. But damn, what with the biggest story? I don't know if y'all talked about this before, but again, Triller getting fucking shot in the kneecaps for coming through Bob Arum's hood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum said, hey, listen, I'm eating pasta with Vito over here. You just rolled up on my hood? Pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you crazy, bro. Like, yo.
Bob Arum, my OG, man. Bob Arum told that motherfucker he was
like a little bitch right now.
No, you should have a skit right there with Menace to Society when he was stomping on his head. When he was stomping, you remember that?
Yeah.
When the old dog was just stomping on his head. Fuck out of here. Damn, that was vicious what Bob Arum did, man. Yo, hey. Anyway, man, look, I'm gonna let y'all talk.
But look,
quick.
that's
I'll
only
jump
if you
back
think
in.
that's only if you think that fight is gonna happen June 5th. If so, yeah, man, that's definitely a boss ass move.
I'm gonna say this, man. I don't believe in a lot of content creators, but there's certain people I believe in. When I hear certain, do you mind if I say names or not?
I don't care.
All right, look,
shout them out, put them on. ESPN, I shouted them out earlier. I saw ESPN talking about it.
I'm gonna be 1,000 with you, bro. When I hear Punch Drunk talking about what's his name, Junior Lopez, I believe him. When I hear Showbiz talking about, yo, I've been getting, especially when this news came out, he dropped his whole live for an hour and said, listen, I've been getting about all my connections. They've been hitting me up all weekend, telling me that this was going to happen, and then all of a sudden it came to fruition. He said it's all legitimate except for official. That's it.
Far as what? The Bud and the Crawford.
Yeah, the Bud and the Bud and Pacquiao. He said, look, everything is pretty much official except for confirmed. That's the only thing. Everything else is lined up.
That's that front end ain't been sent over. They waiting for that currency to clear.
Yeah, you might be right about that. You know what I'm saying? You know,
money like that got to get sent to the Philippines or sent to Pacquiao. Got to send to Bud, Bear. Everybody got to get their bread. They got to send my front end. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So there's certain platforms that I listen to, and I know that they got the inside scoop. And when I hear shit like that, man, on certain panels, I gotta believe it, man. And you know, people are not gonna believe it until they see it signed. I get that. That's fine. But I've been watching it long enough to know that when I hear something from certain people, then I gotta believe it, bro, because it always happens. It always comes to fruition. So I'm seeing that happen, man.
Yo, that movie was funny too. That motherfucker was like, dude, We have a problem. That's Bob Aaron aiming that damn rocket launcher. Like, nigga, he pulled out the big bro. Pacquiao is the big joker, though. That's like, damn, you playing the big joker already?
That was that Medicine Society or some shit. OJ in the hood, some shit like that. With
don't drink your juice.
Yeah, that was that reference. I like that. Yeah.
Look, man, we gonna wrap
have a motherfucking problem.
Yeah, we gonna wrap this thing up, man. I just want to get we'll pass it around. Let me get Ricky Williams first and get his final thoughts on the we talked about Bud versus Spence, who wins and why. We talked about, were you excited about seeing this fight? You said it wasn't exhibitions, shit like this is not good for the sport. This right here, you said we're not gonna see the fight.
Nope.
And Linares, you said this is a good fight for Devin. Just give us a quick recap on that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the chat. Just like the brother said a second ago, Devin Haney, even though we want to see him against better competition, this is a good step up fight with the options he had available. But I still see Haney styling on him. As far as Bud and Manny Pacquiao, we'll see that fight in 2028.
That nigga said 2028. Y'all heard him right, 2028.
Like I said, since we loving these exhibitions, we'll see it as an exhibition in 2028.
This nigga right here. Oh, my question too. And you said Devin doesn't need a knockout to silence his critics. It would be nice, but he don't need it, right?
No, I said he need one because critics are critics. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you knock him out, they'll be like, oh, okay, why didn't he do this in the last 8 fights or some shit? That's always gonna be something. The same way we got something to say about Bud or EJ or Deontay. I mean, but the long as he look good, as long as Devin looks good, he's gonna be okay. That's all he has to do is keep looking good.
You gonna buy this fight? You gonna watch it? You gonna cover it? Support it?
Nope.
Nope. And nope.
Nope. Like I said, I don't want this to become the norm. And I can't support something that I don't want to see all the time. I mean, it's good, but it's just like Sir said. He got a great point on that. Peace to him. Usually, it's like I said, man. Everybody just out now because the Mike Tyson, like, and I ain't mad because they're trying to get money, but I know I control where my dollar go. But this is the things what's gonna happen. Things that spike the trending and the Twitter face and the face box. You know what I'm saying? That's all the stuff is. And then people watching, they get a bag and they go off. I ain't in the mood for that.
Okay, that's fair. And last 2 things real quick. You got Spence winning, of course. Right?
And I just want to see the fight, bro. I'm tired of the money. Like I said, that's the one thing I got to give you. You hit me with before when we had the one discussion way back when we first started talking. Ain't none of us getting no money from this fight. Just make it happen. Y'all the two best fighters right now. We all know why people say Errol should get the lion's share. We all know why Bud supporters say he should get the lion's share. I don't care, bro. Make the fucking fight, bro. Make the fight. Y'all 2 fighters in their prime. Strike when the iron's hot, man. I'm so tired of this crap, man. And then we get the fight 4 or 5 years after it's supposed to happen, and then everybody got what ifs and shoulda couldas. No, man, get it done right now, man. The fucking fight done. Both of y'all, no matter what, everybody gonna buy it. So both of y'all getting paid. Figure it out and get the fucking fight done, bro.
All right. And before I let you go, Heron Frampton, you say you don't care about this one either, huh?
I'm gonna do a prediction. I need to watch some tape because I know how Frampton high, but I ain't really into Heron like that. So I'm gonna watch some tape on Heron and make a prediction video. But I'm gonna watch it because it's boxing on this weekend. And like I said, it's Saturday, and because Bud and Bob, they said they're gonna be in Dubai, right? So it's an announcement coming Saturday. I just want to see what's what.
Bro, if Pacquiao is at that fight in Dubai and Bud is there,
we'll see. I already told you who I think it's gonna be though, but
you think it's gonna be? You said, oh yeah, give me your quick prediction on that again. You said it's gonna be Thurman, right?
I think it's gonna be Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh man, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out. But I ain't getting in there.
You heard it here first.
All right, man. Y'all make some noise for Ricky Williams. Y'all can subscribe to him at Ricky Williams. Show them what that logo look like so they'll know what it looked like when they got the right one.
Thank you. Looks just like that, blue and white. Like it's a popular name, so I know it's hard to find, so I apologize, guys. But hey, subscribe on the road to 1K. I need y'all help. I need your help. So if you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. You know, hit a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and leave a comment because I will answer. And I appreciate y'all time. Thanks so much. And as always,
man. And hashtag let them niggas know. Hashtag let them know Martinez sent you there. So when them numbers go up, he'll see them numbers going up, and he'll know. Like,
hey,
yeah, man, we came over and we supporting cross branding.
I share everywhere, bro. On my Facebook, my Twitter feed, my Instagram. I share everywhere, man. But hey, thanks so much, Mark Nash. I always appreciate talking to y'all, man. And
Yes,
again, sir, if you still listening, bro, it's never personal. But you ain't gonna bark on me like you my dad. And not
what I miss?
No, it's just the excited, heated conversations. You know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's peace to the gods and goddesses. I call y'all that because that's what you are. It's your boy Ricky Williams.
Hey, Ricky, Sir said that I just talked to him in the background. He said he'll battle you on Freestyle Friday on Mark Nash's channel this Friday, exclusive. Ricky Williams versus Sir.
Yes!
Hey, I can't rap, bro. I cannot rap.
I'm just playing with you, brother.
Hey, man, it's good seeing you. Okay, man. Like I said, I've been out the loop a little bit for everybody. I did catch the vid, y'all. I caught the vid, but it was your man's beat it up. I put the gloves on, COVID 0, Ricky Williams 1 host. You know what I'm saying? So
did you get headaches or did you lose the taste or anything like that?
Yo, my taste, you don't lose your taste. Because I'm gonna say what everybody say, it affects everybody differently, right? But I didn't lose my taste, but my taste was dull. You know what I mean? So the food that you ate wasn't as intense as it was, right? So let's say you ate some hot chicken. It's not as hot or spicy. You know what I mean? Or let's say if you had a pickle, you know how a pickle is salty, right? Yeah. It's not as intense as it was. But all I had body.
And it sounded to me like you was eating a Popeye's chicken sandwich and you couldn't taste the shit. That's what it sounded like to me. Talking about pickles and fried chicken and mayo.
Mind your business. But yeah, you're right though. You're right. And I had body pains and fevers, man. To be honest with you, I beat it in like 3 days, but I was still sore. But I beat my fever in 3 days, and I was back okay. So
that's what's up. Blessings, bro. Because I went through that shit too last year, man, in June. That shit ain't no joke. Sometimes you just go through that shit like you got to run through it for weeks. Sometimes,
Hey, man, you just keep going every day, man, and know it's gonna get better. Like
did you have a fever? How was your fever? You said
102. 102.
How many days was your fever?
2.5.
Okay.
2.5 days.
But you was able to breathe and everything, though.
Yeah. And my daughter, all of us caught it because my wife, she just started a new gig, and the girl at her job is who she caught it from, right? So she caught it. She brought it home. My wife, she's okay. My daughter is she has stage 4 heart failure. She has a left ventricle assist device. And she had it, and it's a super flu. That's really what it is, guys. It's a super flu, right? So as long as you do what you do with the flu, you stay hydrated, right? You stay hydrated, up your vitamins, and get your rest. You'll be okay, bro. You'll be okay.
Okay.
All
right, man. We'll be safe, Ricky. Thanks again. Hopefully I see you on the show on Friday, bro.
Hey, I'll stop in and kick in anyway. Hey, I got a show coming tomorrow, guys. I got a special guest.
What time?
Interview. It'll be 6 p.m. Central.
We there. Let's go show him some support tomorrow, 6 p.m.
I'll share it. Y'all probably all know him, but I ain't gonna put it out just yet till I lock you. It was locked in. I just want to make sure it comes,
Wow, you want to tell us his name?
Like a little bitch right now.
I ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all their name because it's a special live. It's a live like you've never seen.
Okay. Well, once it go live, I'm gonna share the link, and it'll be in the community tab on my channel, man. So if you can't find Ricky's live, because his name is hard to find.
Hey,
check my community tab. I have it.
It's a special live. It's gonna be on pay-per-view.
Okay. we there for it, man. Y'all make some noise. Ricky Williams himself, y'all.
And remember,
my name is my name.
It's Ricky Williams. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
All right, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. All right, yeah. Major Key. So he disagrees with you. He ain't trying to see that COTTO fight, bro. That COTTO Marquez. I'm here for it. I'm here for that shit.
That's fine, bro. So a lot of people didn't want to see Tyson versus Jones. A lot of people don't want to see De La Hoya come back. It's all good. A lot of people don't want to see Tyson comes back versus Holyfield 3. That's fine. I like to enjoy these fights because what they're trying to do is show these young characters nowadays that you know how to make the money, bro. Because they're not fighting each other, and even these OGs are still coming back to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we got unfinished business. We're gonna fight each other, so let's do it. You know what I mean? So anyway, I wanted to answer your last question, which was Frampton versus Herring. Personally speaking, I think that Frampton, I like Herring. Don't get me twisted. I think he's a beast, but I think he's at the latter end of his career. And I think that Frampton, bro, I've always loved Frampton's skills, man. And Frampton is guaranteeing that he's winning this one. He's guaranteeing that he's going to become 3-division world champion. He's guaranteeing this. And when you see Frampton, as far as his skills, nobody thought he was going to beat Leo Santa Cruz, and he came in and put that's Leo Santa Cruz's first loss. He's like put a schooling on him, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so when Frampton really gets into it, he's dangerous, bro. I mean, he's not that dangerous in the sense that he's going to knock you out, but I mean, as far as like he's in and out, bro. His styles, like his style, the way that he moves in and out, and he's so fluid with it. Like he's not like somebody that's like he looks like stressed out to fight. Nah, he's in your face. He's out of your face. He's in your face again. You know, he just like he's nasty with it, man. I always liked Carl Frampton's style. Very slick boxer from over there. You know what I'm saying, across the pond. But I've always gave Frampton a lot of credit for the way he boxes, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that one, I'm gonna be out unless you got another question because I gotta go back to the wifey.
No, that's it. That's it. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Tell people again how they can get in touch with you, how they can follow you.
Yo, Major Key Boxing all day, man. Major Key Boxing at gmail.com if you want to talk to me personally. Otherwise, go to Major Key Boxing on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And check out Major Key Mondays every Monday. You know, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be dropping more videos soon. But in the meantime, right now is definitely you're gonna find me on Major Key Monday. So
and what time you do them on Monday?
9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Monday.
Yes, sir. Right? Major Key.
You already know, Mark Nash. Yo, I support you. I came through just to slide through and hit that like button, subscribe, and you know, and talk to you for a second. But you know, it is what it is, man. Have a great
I appreciate
night.
you. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for pulling up. Make some. Major Key Boxing pulled up. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love and support. King Asian Bav, take us home, man. Take us home with these topics.
Yes.
Give me your final thoughts on these things, man. Haney need a knockout to get credit. I mean, to silence his critics. Does he need a knockout to silence his critics?
Yes, because that's kind of like, you know, in the roar from the crowd. Hey, yeah, he could dance, he could move, he could style, he could shoulder roll, but can he crack? So I would say yes. If not later, I mean, you know, if not now, when? So yeah, I feel it's definitely that time. If step up in competition, step up in performance. So yes, it you know, it all align with the universe if he gets a knockout, and I would put it in a need category right now because you know you hear the chatter, you know, yeah, the guy he could do all that, but he get in there and get rocked. Can he rock back? So yeah, I would say yes, he needs one. He needs to look real good. He needs a stoppage. I'll just say that.
Okay, so Devin does need a stoppage. All right. Yeah. Last thing, well, the last couple things real quick. Will we see the Crawford versus Pacquiao fight? What you think?
I put it at 20 percentile right now because you know, with the smoke and mirrors and the Wizard of Oz character Bob Arum be playing, you know, with boxing, you know, dangling the carrot in front of the fans is one of the things I can't put money on it until I see it. You know, right now it's at 20% on my radar, but we got 3 more days in this week to hear that big announcement, and I wouldn't be in it if it's not Pacquiao's name.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'm excited. You're excited about this one right here. Do you want to see this fight? Are you going to watch it? You're going to support this fight?
Yeah, I've been a supporter of Marquez with the Pacquiao trilogies. I think he fought him 4 times, and then of course COTTO, a legendary boxer. So yeah, I'm interested into seeing what those guys have left in the tank with each other. Actually, that was a matchup I was looking for about 10 years ago. You know, but we get it now. So you know, it's entertaining.
Yeah,
And
I wonder how long those rounds gonna be too, and how many rounds. But it's all good. We winding it down. Spence versus Crawford. Talk to me. Who wins this and why?
Considering the last 2 performances for Spence, impressive. One, Danny Garcia, and then the other Ferrari, and he came out winner on both of them. That Ferrari would never drive again. Spence is still. So Spence is a new animal. And I understand the mental aspect of when you're traumatized by something. We know that's something that no one can really predict when it's going to click in, when it's not. So yeah, that's always going to be a question mark on Spence. But I'm gonna dismiss that. I feel well, it could work both ways. You know, some people it could be a deterrent, and then some people it could be an inspiration. And from the energy I'm getting from him, it's a new inspiration. He sees a new purpose in life, and boxing is his catalyst, and he's not going to take anything for granted. And if it was tough to beat the truth pre 2019, I don't see anyone beating him now. Sure. He gets it. Yes, to a lot of the talking points you had, you made it clear. His lifestyle outside the ring was in question, and those are good points. You know, that's nothing we can dismiss. And I never try to get on her and prove fake, saying, "Hey, you know, those things couldn't have caught up with him." But I think he got a new purpose, and he's done dismissed those things. I feel now he could be fooling me, but I'm putting faith in it that he's taking this boxing thing real serious. And it was tough to beat him even when he was doing all that partying and all that.
For sure.
We know what he's doing. I just don't want to, you know, make it seem like I'm bad. Because even if it was, but Bud had his transgressions outside the ring. I don't even bring that up with him. So salute to him that he was he was able to overcome those transgressions as well and improve what he does in the ring. The only difference is Bud, as good as he looks in the ring, once we say he was supposed to do that, and no bet anything, the Bud's last 5 opponents wouldn't get KO'd by Spence. No one would dare bet.
Look,
right. Well, one of them it did get KO'd, so they have that one opponent in common. He did get KO'd, so the other 4, yes, they'll get KO'd as well. For sure. So them matching up, I see that's a 70-30 fight Spence way. I feel the jab will keep him at bay. It will frustrate him. He'll switch it up, and then that'll be to his detriment if he switch southpaw, because Spence is definitely a better southpaw. That's been proved from the eye test that I've seen. And I'm just worried about Crawford. You know, if the snatchers start catching him right, and Spence cut that ring off right, and he take too much damage to that body. It's like the guy Ricky Williams was saying. We you know, people gonna be like, "Damn, what happened? What we told you? We tried to tell you. I tried to told you."
Yeah. It's a lot of what ifs there. Shooting. And if my auntie had a dick, she'd be my uncle. So yeah, I get it.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, once again, you know, it's fight. So I mean, it's boxing. So you know, everyone has a puncher's chance. You know, we'll see when we see it. Hopefully, it happened. One thing I'm 1,000,000,000,000% on. All my fingers are crossed that fight will get made this year. You know, let Bud got a big announcement coming up. He have a fight. I'm quite sure Spence will follow up with something, and then after they handle their business in the ring with whoever those respectable opponents will be, let them just go ahead and make that fight, because we all been salivating for this fight for the longest. Everybody pretty much said everything they had to say about it. Respect to everyone that's been standing their ground on. I haven't heard some people, some people, like, as far as the financial negotiations, they done switch things and all that. But it's, once again, it's not trying to piggyback too much off of what other people say. I'm at the point where, man, I don't even care about the money no more. I can't tell Spence how to negotiate his thing, or Bud how to negotiate this thing. But that's not even a issue with me right now. So a person can't even come up saying, bring up the point to me, well, why this person deserved this and why that person deserved that. My thing is what's going to happen in the ring. That's it on that. So I ain't even going to engage in any talking points about, who's getting 60-40, who's saying he's who done the most and all that. Let's just see this fight. That's it.
For sure. And just like that, man, the guests will get the last word. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been another great episode of Breaking the Beats. Join me on Friday. Shoot, I might call another audible on Friday. Might do some more boxing talk on Friday. Get some predictions leading up. Thank y'all again. And we did figure out what was wrong with the phone line. Can't have the laptop muted if the sound is coming from there to the mixer to the. Okay, my bad. Thank y'all again for tuning in. I will see y'all on Friday, 10 o'clock. It's your boy Mark Nash, Breaking the Beats. Peace.
Mark Nash, salute to everyone that was on the panel. Everyone like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir. And I'm about to go over there to the barbershop, man. I think he on the backup page. Fred got a backup page. I don't know what happened on the show yesterday. It was a good episode. I was there. It seemed like it was pretty clean. I don't know why they tripping. Maybe it was something old, but yeah, so I'm gonna go holler at him. I think he got a brother from the Nation of Islam over there, so I'm gonna holler at them. But all right, man, I see y'all at the barbershop if y'all going over there. If not, I'll see y'all somewhere on these YouTube streets until we meet again. It's your boy Nash. Peace.
Peace.
This that